Mental toughness is one of those things that many people debate, can it be trained? Today I'm going to talk to you about 3 simple principles that we use to train mental toughness. It's not just about reading a book on mental toughness. It's not about just having a discussion with your team about being mentally tough. It comes down to how do we train it on a daily basis so that we can not only know about it and understand it, but also implement it every day of our life so that we can take our performance from being here to being here. So we can overcome those physical, mental, and emotional discomfort barriers and get to the next level that many people only dream about. This is what we're going to discuss today with these 3 simple principles. Principle number 1 that we start to look at is the head up concept, right? When I start to look at just wrestlers in general, everything my body does is based off my head. If my head's up in a good position and I down block with my head, I have a great defense. If my head's up and I start to get on my shots and I drive with my head, I have a great offense. Now, how do I use that and leverage that to build mental toughness? In the weight room, what we do all the time is that when kids get done with the lift, their first concept or their first reaction is to drop the weight down. When their head goes down with that weight, we know they're broken. They don't have the mindset, the mentality to win those big matches in those critical positions over and over and over again, definitely when they get tired. So we always use the term head up, right? When I get down with my weight, I set it down with my head up. When I'm doing a lift or I'm hitting my squats or my lunges, my head is always up in a neutral position. I'm never hanging my head down. When I'm down on the mat, I'm doing push-ups, my head's always up. I'm learning it every day, all the time. So that first principle, master the head up position. The second principle we see is called fix your face. And we use this one all the time because when we start to look at even guys like the Navy SEALs, right? All of a sudden they're out there in the middle of Hell Week and they're going through the toughest, physically demanding things in the world. And everyone else around them is starting to break. But those leaders that take their team to the next level and are able to accomplish the impossible are those guys that are laughing. They're smiling, they're having fun, they're singing songs when everyone else broke. In their face, you look at them and you're like, what is going on with this guy, right? He's mentally insane because they're smiling, they're laughing, they got their eyes wide open. This is a concept that we call fix your face. Whenever we start to see wrestlers start to get destructed from a physical, mental, and emotional standpoint, you start to see this. They start to close their eyes a little bit, right? Their face starts to show it. It starts to look painful. From a physical standpoint, every day in practice, all we have to say is fix your face. And it switches their consciousness from the physical and emotional discomfort that they're feeling into, I need to be better. Right? And you automatically see it start to change the way they perform, not only in the weight room, but also on the mat. So leverage that concept. The only thing you have to say is fix your face, and they start to understand, I have to show it. Right? This is intimidating to see somebody lit up like this and positive and confident with their head up. Boom. Now we start to leverage those first 2 principles. Principle 1, head up. Principle 2, fix your face. The last principle that we're going to talk about is the clock concept. And this is one of those with wrestling that very few people understand. With wrestling, I have to finish my last 10 seconds. I have to win every takedown on the edge of my mat. Right? But so many people when we're training, they'll get in on a shot and then they just barely finish it, right? They just dump it off the side, then they think that they got the hard part over with. But the hard part is finishing every one of those scrambles on the edge of the mat and being disciplined every time to win. So what we start to do in the weight room with this concept, when they have to get to this line and we're doing single leg hops, if they step down early, we go again, right? With the simple concept of one focus is to finish all the time. And they have to get all the way through that line. The other part we start to see this is we put a clock up on the wall, a big old clock that says we're going for 45 seconds, right? And also when they start getting tired, they start doing this and they start looking at the clock when they're hanging or when they're down in that push-up position, they keep looking at the clock. The clock concept is designed to mentally make them focus on getting the job done and not looking at the time, not worrying about how far they have to go, not worrying about one more takedown. You win every position all the time. And the clock concept is one of those awesome drills to be able to take that to the next level. We're going to share with you guys not only how to start measuring these results, but also the exercise to start improving these results. If you guys want more exercises, look above, below, around this video, get inside with us, download the exercises, and get this stuff implemented into your training. It's, again, going to take your wrestler from being down here with confidence, emotional, mental toughness to being the highest level next wrestler to step on the mat that's already won those big matches. I hope you guys leverage this stuff. If you like it, share it. If you like it, subscribe to it. If you like it, come back for more. Have a great day and keep impacting the world.